Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Gary Perna in for Paula Degnan. A juvenile was arrested for allegedly setting a fire in the city of Hazleton Wednesday night. According to Hazleton police, they were called along with city fire to the 400 block of West Chapel Street for an open 911 line. When police arrived, they met with one of the victims who stated her relative was attempting to light a cardboard box on fire inside the residence. A 16-year-old male who resides there was taken into custody and charged with arson and recklessly endangering another person, and then transported to a juvenile detention center. The Hazleton Fire Department, along with a Pennsylvania State Police trooper, all assisted at that scene. A man was found dead outside this morning in the city of Hazleton. Hazleton police, along with EMS, were called to the area of Morris Lane in Columbus Court. That's just off of Diamond Avenue near Hayes Street. The Luzerne County Deputy Coroner was on location and pronounced a male who was believed to be in his late 40s dead around 9 a.m. Hazleton police, along with the coroner's office, are investigating and attempting to notify a next of kin, but they do not believe this death was criminal. A couple from Nanticoke are facing child endangerment charges. According to police, 25-year-old Kayla Blitzer and 21-year-old Rashim Taiman was accused of putting their children in danger. It was Tuesday when emergency responders were called to the home on Green Street for reports of an unresponsive toddler. That is when police say the parents were told them that they were in the basement smoking marijuana when another child in the home told them that babies were climbing on a table. That's when they found the 18-month-old unresponsive upstairs. 2 other children were in the home. They are now in protective custody. No word on the infant's condition. Blitzer is out on bail. Tensman is in the Luzerne County Correctional Facility. Gunshots in Wilkes-Barre this morning. Police were called to the area of Hutton Street just after midnight. Police say 2 people were shot in the head by a gunman who burst into the home at 77 Hudson Street. According to police, 41-year-old Trevor Oliver and 39-year-old Vanessa Batson were shot in Batson's home on Hudson Street shortly before midnight Wednesday. According to reports, both victims were taken to Geisinger Wyoming Valley Medical Center in Plains Township to be treated for their injuries. Their conditions were not known immediately this afternoon. There are also no word if police have a suspect or a motive to why the gunshots rang out in Wilkes-Barre. A crash this morning in Mahanoy Township shut down a busy street. Fire crews were called to West Center Street in the village of Wyln, just outside of Mahanoy City, for a car that crashed into a pole and a tree. Fire crews from Mahanoy City's West End Fire Company had to free the person from the car. West Center Street was closed for a bit while the crash was cleared up. PPL was also called in because the car took out a power pole. No word on any injuries from that crash this morning in Schuylkill County. A fire that ripped through 9 homes in Northumberland County has been ruled accidental. The fire in Mount Carmel got its start at a vacant side of the home at 317 North Hickory Street. The state police fire marshal saying that it was electrical in nature. 15 people were displaced. No one was injured in that Northumberland County fire. The public can attend a forum next week presented by the Pennsylvania Economy League on Hazleton's financial status. State officials declared Hazleton financially distressed last September and contracted Pell to be the city's financial recovery coordinator. Consultants from Pell are gathering information for a recovery plan and will discuss findings about the city's current financial situation. The public forum is scheduled to be held Thursday, February 15th at 6 p.m. at Hazleton City Hall. Well, the championship parade in Philadelphia was something for the history books today. This video comes from our very own Mike Moran, who was in Philadelphia today. The city's first Super Bowl parade stepped off this morning around 11 a.m. from Lincoln Financial Field and went through the city of Philadelphia, ending up at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Today's parade has been something that die-hard Eagles fans have been waiting for over 60 years, nearly 60 years, excuse me. Led by backup quarterback Nick Foles and second-year coach Doug Peterson, the Eagles beat the New England Patriots 41 to 33. Schools, museums, courthouses, government offices, and even the Philadelphia Zoo were closed today as that parade went through Philadelphia. It was quite a parade today we watched here in the newsroom. Coming up on Wyln News, why did Hazleton Council's president pull the appointment to the water board? We'll find out just ahead. Plus, funding a project in Hazel Township. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast for tomorrow. We'll see some snowflakes, a high of 31, about a coating to an inch we're expected here in our area. We'll see a low of 28. On Saturday, we're going to see some evening rain, a high of 45, so it's going to make it even a little bit more messier out there for us with all the snow and ice that's out there. Sunday, rain again, a high of 47. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
ETA Benefits is a full-service independent insurance agency and employee benefits advisory firm proud to serve northeastern and central Pennsylvania since 1999, specializing in employee health insurance plans, Medicare supplement and prescription drug plans, as well as auto, home life, and business insurance. ETA Benefits is licensed with over 50 carriers, giving them tremendous buying power to find a policy that is best for you. To request a free, no-obligation appointment, call 570-669-5050 or go online to etabenefits.com. Are you in good hands? Call Gary McNeilis of Allstate Insurance for all your insurance needs. The McNeilis Agency has 2 locations to conveniently serve you, 1092 North Church Street in Hazel Township and Hometown Village Square in Hometown. Their quality, service-oriented agency will make sure you get the coverage you need at a price you can afford. Call in Hazel Township at 570-454-1981 or in Hometown at 570-668-5133.
Are you in good hands?
Tom Wolf's never-ending tax hikes have hurt Pennsylvanians. Wolf's record on jobs, a disgrace. I've spent my life signing the front of paychecks. Companies create jobs, not politicians. And we'll create more paychecks by cutting big government. My plan eliminates the property tax, cuts wasteful spending, and makes government accountable to us instead of the Harrisburg insiders.
Tough, businessman, conservative. Scott Wagner for governor.
Well, today, DEP released the results of that mysterious foam substance that floated around the roads of Black Creek Township and in Black Creek last month. According to the test results, the suds tested positive for an element found in detergent. DEP is reporting that the foam was tracked back to a storm sewer outfall at the Hinkle Dial Corporation in the nearby Valmont Industrial Park. So some sudsy situations there. Well, today, Governor Tom Wolf announced 45 multimodal transportation projects will receive funding from the state, and one of them is right here in our area. Hazel Township will receive over $558,000 to mill down and pave Old Airport Road, along with constructing a new bicycle lane and drainage improvements near the Hazleton Regional Airport. We spoke with Hazel Township Supervisor Jim Montone today, who said this is a great help.
Out yesterday that we got the grant. It was fully funded. So our plan is to resurface the whole road from 309 all the way down to the Hazleton Auto Mart. We're going to put in we're going to extend our bike trail from that road all the way up to 309, and we plan on putting a lot of drainage in on the airport side also. We plan on looking into the engineering right away. Hopefully, and this might be wishful thinking, I'm hoping by June we could be started on this road. And a project like this doesn't happen without the efforts of Senator John Udicek and State Representative Jerry Mullery. So I thank them for their efforts for really going to bat for us on this.
The state overall, for $41.5 million investment, follows PennDOT's evaluation of 222 application requests and more than $241 million that was requested. PennDOT made selections based on safety benefits, regional economic conditions, the technical and financial feasibility, job creation, energy efficiency, and the operational subtrainability. PennDOT will open the next round of multimodal transportation funds on February 26th, with applications due by March 30th for the state. Is a Hazleton City councilman that works for the Hazleton City Authority able to vote on appointing someone to that board that oversees the authority? Well, that's a good question. Council's president, Robert Gavio, has been on council for 3 years. Now, only one time before has this question come up, and he was told it was okay to vote. Now he's being questioned again. Gavio now wants an opinion from the State Ethics Commission.
So I said, well, till we find out what's right here, I certainly don't want to do what's unethical. Right. Till we found out there's two conflicting opinions here, one when the mayor asked and one when previous council asked. So they were conflicting opinions, so I took it off the agenda to find out where am I at. But I can assure you, Gary, there is no financial gain for me. Since I've been on city council, I'm under the union contract. I'm one of the regular workers under the union contract. I will be retiring shortly under the same contract, the same as that I would have had other. I have never called a board member in 46 and a half years, asked for no special treatment. Any board member that was appointed, I have never called them, asked for special treatment. My salary and wages are what was negotiated.
Gavio is set to retire in about 2 weeks from his meter repair position he's held for more than 46 years. Gavio removed the resolution from the agenda right before Monday's meeting. When asked if all of this is truly necessary since he is retiring shortly, Gavio had this to say.
Well, I would think not, you know what I mean, because I will be retiring in a few weeks by the next meeting, but you know, maybe the opinion from the ethics board will come in before them. I really don't know. I mean, I want to find out myself.
Right.
You know, I'm not trying to do nothing underhanded here. I'm just going by the opinions that I was got by the previous council and the opinion that was asked for by the mayor.
No word when the State Ethics Commission will render an opinion in this matter in Hazleton. A resolution was approved yesterday in Schuylkill County that will allow a county commissioner to phone in to a meeting. According to the terms, at least one of the 3 commissioners must be physically present for the meeting for another one to call in by phone or electronically by using FaceTime. Participants at the meeting must be able to hear the county commissioner clearly. Assistant County Solicitor Glenn Roth, consultant with the County Commissioners Association of Pennsylvania about this resolution. Also, if no commissioners can physically be at the meeting, it must then be canceled. Former Penn State President Graham Spanier hopes an appeals court will agree. Too much time has passed for him to be charged with endangering the welfare of children over his handling of a complaint about Jerry Sandusky. Spanier's challenging a misdemeanor guilty verdict for how he responded to a 2001 report. That former assistant football coach Sandusky sexually abused a boy in the team's shower. He's arguing a 2-year statute of limitation applies and had expired at the time the charges were brought. Emergency funding was secured to help Pennsylvania farmers combat a destructive pest. The spotted lanternfly poses a risk to agriculture, including apples, grapes, and fruit trees. The lanternfly could destroy nearly $18 billion worth of crops in the next few years. Congressman Lou Barletta signed a letter with the Pennsylvania House delegation to help secure $20 to $40 million in Farm Bill aid to eradicate the species. U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Sonny Perdue announced that $17.5 million in emergency funding will go towards stopping the spread of the spotted lanternfly in Pennsylvania. Well, coming up on WYLN News on What Walpin's News Choice and Community and You, we hear about an upcoming blood drive, plus a programming note for you. All that's just ahead. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played, everyone. Stay with us.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
E&R Cycle, located on South Route 309, is now your Textron Off-Road side-by-side ATV dealer. Textron Off-Road is proud of their past and driven by the future to give you the best off-road ATV, with power and performance. You can build and price your vehicle. Choose from the basic Stampede to Stampede 4X or the side-by-side Wildcat Trail to the Sport or LTD model. No matter which one you choose, you'll have an ATV that will get the job done. Stop in or call E&R Cycle at 570-455-7430.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Here on Wyln, everyone. I'm Gary Perna, and we're here at Christ Lutheran Church in Cunningham. We're celebrating their 200th anniversary and their years of service here with a big celebration throughout the year of 2018. And first, I'm going to start with Barb. We're going to have a Red Cross blood drive here on February the 13th. Mm-hmm. So why is the church getting involved with the Red Cross to have a drive like this?
We have had the blood drive here at the church for many, many years. We just feel it's very important for us to support the community. This year is very special with our 200th. So our goal this year is actually to have people donate 200 units of blood, which is a really big goal because a lot of times the blood drives we get 35, 50. I think the most we've had is about 80. Mm-hmm. So that's a big goal. Other churches are helping us with that throughout the year. Mm-hmm. And being that it's February 13th, everyone that comes is going to get a nice Sunday for Valentine's Day. We're celebrating Valentine's Day too.
Wonderful.
So, and then I believe the Red Cross is giving some gift certificates as well.
Wonderful. Mm-hmm. And Elena is here from the Red Cross to talk about really the need. And there is such a big need right now. We've had a little bit of a rough winter with being so cold and some storms. So some events have been canceled. So trying to make up the difference, and there's always a need for blood in our area. So having this drive here and partnering with Christ Lutheran Church, especially with 200 units, a big goal for them. How does that make the Red Cross feel?
I mean, it's really great, and with such a wonderful partner to see this happen. And as you said, I mean, with the inclement weather and with the cold and flu season, I mean, we're down about at least 600 units of blood in Pennsylvania alone. So that's just over the past month, and then we were already short, kind of coming in between Thanksgiving and New Year's Day. So we really encourage anyone that's able to come out and please donate. And we're just so grateful for the church to do this. And also, it's really important. They're collecting 200 units overall, but on that day, our goal is to collect 80. Right. So we really want people to come out and give, and we need to get at least 100 people in the door. So hope you can come.
And I know a lot of times there's a little bit of a stigma. People are like, I don't want to go donate blood. Oh, you know, I hear stories and you know, what happens and stuff like that. It's not a really hard process for people to do.
It's really not. And I think a lot of people, we tell you to give about an hour of time. Mm-hmm. But what you don't know is you're only on the donation table for about 8 to 10 minutes. So you're not sitting there on the table with the needle in your arm for an hour. You're only on the table for about 8 to 10 minutes. And it's really a very easy process to go through. And you can go to redcrossblood.org and find out all about it.
Wonderful. And this is just one of the many events that are going on to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Christ Lutheran Church here in Cunningham. We've been talking about it all throughout really the beginning of 2018 here on our news. And we were so proud to partner with them to get the word out about so many great things going on, like the blood drive here on February 13th at Christ Lutheran Church. And Barb, did I miss anything that you wanted to point out?
No, we'll be calling you again for the rest of our events.
I did not have a feeling that you would miss me on that
right.
one. So a lot is going on here, again, to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Christ Lutheran Church here in the Cunningham Valley. Thanks so much for joining us on Community, and you, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. create. And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Minutes away. That's right, you're just minutes away from a great deal on a new car, truck, or SUV from Barber Ford. Two great locations, Exeter and Hazleton. The best deals on America's #1 brand are just 25 minutes from Frackville, 26 minutes from Jim Thorpe, 28 minutes from Tamaqua, 20 minutes from Shavertown, and 28 minutes from Clark Summit. Barber Ford in Exeter and Hazleton. Online at barberautogroup.com, where nobody but nobody sells for less.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Valentine's Day is right around the corner. What better way to spread the love with flowers, balloons, plush animals, and local wine? Our Julia Wiegand stopped by Smith Florals and Honey Hole Winery to find out what's on the menu for this Valentine's Day season.
Smith's Floral in West Hazleton is geared to accommodate even the most last-minute requests this Valentine's Day season. This is their craziest last-minute holiday due to how condensed it is. They have about 2 to 3 days to get everything in order for their customers.
We try to make sure that we're fully stocked with, our hard goods like our balloons and plush animals and things of that nature. And then now, like with this weekend coming up, a lot of our flowers will be coming in. So it's a lot of processing. They're delivered in the morning, and then we spend most of the day processing them, getting them ready, and getting them into the cooler, and then we're good to go. Then it's just like it's a giant flood. So we'll do. Next week, hundreds of deliveries. It comes in like in waves.
Customers are also able to order their Valentine's Day surprises online on their website. Be sure to place your orders soon to send some love for this Wednesday. Honey Hole Winery in Drums is celebrating their very first Valentine's Day this year. Past holidays have always been very busy in the weeks leading up, especially the week of. Honey Hole released 3 new flavors of sweet wine, ready to be enjoyed this Valentine's Day.
We have our strawberry wine. Some people like chocolate-covered strawberries. I really like those. But some people really like strawberry wine too. That's really nice. It's a nice light white Merlot, great wine. I also have the black cherry that we've just come out with. That's a little bit of a darker wine, but still very sweet. It's got a nice full flavor. And our last one that we've most recently released is our Seville Orange Sangria. That's really fun. It's like a little party in a glass. It's got a nice light fruity flavor, but nothing too sugary sweet that'll knock you over.
Honey Hole will also have their new red velvet dessert wine available next week, just in time for the holiday. Restaurants and shop owners interested in selling Honey Hole wine are more than welcome to set something up. Everything is typically in stock and ready for purchase.
We're really excited because it's a family-owned winery. We're a small operation. We do all of our winemaking right back there in all the silver vats. Everything's on site. We bottle right up at homebrew, and then we label and top them down here. So we're a totally local, small operation. Even the honey we use for our mead is all local as well, from Northeast PA. So we really try and keep it as home-focused as we can. We love that we're able to expand. Stop on down and check us out. We have free samples. You can try any of the wines that you like. It's a lot of fun.
Live stream bottling and more information on Honey Hole Winery can be found on their Facebook page. Reporting from West Hazleton and Drums for Wyln News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
A programming note for you: since school was canceled today, the Crestwood at Hazleton girls basketball game was canceled as well. The game has been rescheduled for tomorrow, Friday night, and Wyln will broadcast the game live at 7:30 here on Wyln TV. Again, we'll be broadcasting the girls' game, Crestwood at Hazleton, live from the Hazleton Area High School Gymnasium Friday night, 7:30 here on Wyln. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on Wyln News.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Shure would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Shure's 570-454-7229.
For creative cuisine and handcrafted cocktails, visit Four Blooms in Drums.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Valmont Auto Sales. Buy here, pay here with a good selection of clean pre-owned vehicles. Use your tax return and make small weekly payments to fit your budget. Valmont Auto Sales, 34 Susquehanna Boulevard, West Hazelton, 570-501-2626.